Hi everyone, I'm Akshat Sharma and I'll be presenting my final year project on on-chain analysis and cryptocurrency price forecasting using on-chain metrics. The presentation is divided into 5 sections as seen here. Let's straight away move on to the introduction section. So cryptocurrencies have emerged as a new type of financial asset offering investors an alternative to traditional investments such as stocks, bonds, and commodities. With the establishment of the Genesis block in 2009, Bitcoin became the first decentralized cryptocurrency in the world. And since then, a number of new cryptocurrencies, also referred to as altcoins, have emerged almost weekly, which led to the establishment of a vast and highly speculative trading market. This market experienced a significant boom in recent years, which can be attributed to various factors, including the growing interest of investors in cryptos and increasing adoption of blockchain technology. The crypto market provides a huge potential for returns. For example, the price of bitcoins increased exponentially from April 2020 to April 2021, as the year-on-year increase for Bitcoin was over 800%, and the market capitalization of Bitcoin reached over $1 trillion. Due to this exponential growth of cryptocurrencies and increasing interest in blockchain, it has become quite important to find ways to determine crypto prices in order to have an edge over other investors and traders. One such way is that of technical analysis, which concentrates on profitability through statistics and data such as volume and price data. But given how quickly the signs change in the crypto market, it is challenging to predict the price of a crypto asset using technical analysis. And in fact, there have been several articles published about how technical analysis can lead to inaccurate forecasts. Another promising approach which hasn't been explored much is the use of on-chain metrics for cryptocurrency price prediction, as they provide valuable insights into the behavior of market participants, but till now have been disregarded. This motivated me to analyze the influence of on-chain metrics on crypto prices, as the use of on-chain metrics for cryptocurrency price prediction is a relatively new approach, and there is still a limited research on its effectiveness. Thus, the primary objective of this project is to investigate the effectiveness of on-chain metrics in predicting crypto prices. Furthermore, we also test the performance of various models such as time series, machine, and deep learning models. Another objective was to evaluate the change in forecasting accuracy as we go from short-term to long-term forecasts. The price prediction and analysis were carried out on 4 cryptocurrencies, namely Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, and Dogecoin. This was done in order to get a more robust understanding of how metrics from different blockchains having different architectures would influence the price of cryptocurrency. We now move on to the second section of our presentation, which includes a comparison of the methodologies used in existing studies. After reviewing many papers, we could make out that the traditional models are not very good at predicting crypto prices due to its high volatility, and that instead of using these models as it is, we should try to improve these existing techniques. For example, ARIMA and GARCH are the most used time series forecasting models, but I tried using a hybrid model of GARCH and SARIMAX, which provided a better accuracy than ARIMA and GARCH, which will be discussed later. Similarly, bidirectional LSTMs were preferred over other common machine learning models, and state-of-the-art profit model, which turned out to be the best model in terms of speed and accuracy, was used, replacing other methods like multilayer perceptron and XGBoost. Now that we have a sense of what the project is about and what gaps exist in the current research, I'll move on to section 3, where I discuss the proposed design and implementation. There are many on-chain metrics that can be extracted from crypto blockchain and be used as inputs to a forecasting model, but not all these on-chain metrics influence the crypto price in a similar way. In fact, most of them have very minimal or to no predictive power, which is why it is important to first perform a correlation analysis in order to figure out which metrics actually possess power to drive a cryptocurrency price upwards or downwards. A general analysis of such kind can be done by looking at the time series charts of these metrics with the price to see if the crypto price trends seem to align with any of the metrics patterns. We can get an overview of the on-chain metrics correlation with price, as we can observe similar patterns in these charts by visualizing the normalized price against the normalized value of the metrics, like the plot shown here, where the on-chain metrics time series plot follow very similar to that pattern of cryptocurrencies. The result of correlation analysis is conducted with the help of Pearson and Spearman correlation coefficient, which are discussed later. Now that we've done the correlation analysis, we discuss our price forecasting models. The first one is the hybrid model of GARCH and SARIMAX, as mentioned before. This is due to the fact that this hybrid model combines benefit of both individual GARCH model and SARIMAX models, which has the capability to capture complex seasonal patterns and trends as it incorporates exogenous variables. The hybrid model uses residuals from the SARIMAX model as input feature to the GARCH model, which then determines the model volatility and variance, with error being added to the project later on. These models performed better than the SARIMAX and GARCH model alone, as it improved the RMSE score from Ethereum from 154 to 102. The second forecasting model used was the bidirectional LSTM, as it extends the standard LSTM by processing sequence in both forward and backward direction. This allowed the network to capture short and long-term dependencies in both future as well as past. Due to its bidirectional nature, it can also learn to identify patterns that are not evident from unidirectional analysis. The graphs on the right show Ethereum and Bitcoin's predicted price in green and actual price in red. And from the graph, we can immediately observe that this model seems to be more accurate than our previous GARCH SARIMAX model. The third and final model was Facebook's state-of-the-art profit model, and as expected, it gave the best result. The profit model works by first decomposing the time series into its components such as trend, seasonality, and holiday effects. It then applies a generalized additive model to each component, followed by the modeling of the trend using a piecewise linear function and modeling seasonality using the Fourier series. Finally, it adds the holiday effects, which capture the impact of holidays and special events on the time series. This model has quite a few advantages over traditional time series forecasting, with a key difference being how it handles seasonality and trend changes. Another difference being how flexible the profit model is, as profit is designed to be highly flexible and customizable, allowing users to incorporate their own domain knowledge and input into the forecasting process. It is also robust to missing data and can also automatically detect outliers using the built-in algorithm. From the time series plot, again, we can immediately tell that the profit model outperforms the other two models and is able to predict prices much more accurately. We now move on to section 4, where we will discuss the results and key findings of the project. Let's start by analyzing the correlation analysis results, which helps us choose a subset of metrics from the variety of on-chain metrics available based on their correlation coefficient values. As we can observe from the table, we have three most highly correlated metrics for each crypto along with their correlation coefficients in bracket. For Bitcoin, we have miner revenue as the metric possessing highest predictive power, followed by average daily transaction fees and then the number of daily active addresses. Similarly, the most helpful metrics for the other three cryptocurrencies can be viewed in the table. We also have the RMSE scores for each model, through which we can conclude that the profit model performs the best, followed by bidirectional LSTM, and then the hybrid GARCH+SARIMAX models. Profit model has the lowest RMSE scores for each of the four cryptocurrencies, which makes it the model that we use in our system. Apart from RMSE, we also wanted to know how accurate our model predictions are for each day of the prediction or test period, and how the accuracy changes from short to long-term forecasting. For this, three more metrics were introduced in the form of root mean square percentage error, mean accuracy, and confidence. To calculate the confidence percentage and to ensure that our results are as robust as possible, there were several test sets used over the span of 4 years. The test sets consisted of 1 week, 2 weeks, and 4 weeks period in January, June, and December of each year from 2019 to 2022. And it can be observed from the results that there is a gradual degradation in our model's forecasting confidence as we move from 1 week to 2 weeks, and even more as the forecasting period increases to 4 weeks. From the results of the test set, quite a few interesting observations could be made. A few of them are that the prediction model performs well for short-term forecasts. However, there is a continuous fall observed in the model's prediction confidence as forecasting period increases from 1 week to 4 week period for all the cryptocurrencies. The confidence percentage for Dogecoin was the worst, for which a potential reason could be that Dogecoin prices are highly influenced by social media and other non-market related factors, as Dogecoin was originally developed as a meme and only gained popularity due to a tweet by Elon Musk. Despite all four cryptos have been quite volatile in nature, Bitcoin and Ethereum are relatively much less influenced by other factors, such as social media regulations, etc., than Dash and Dogecoin, due to being introduced much before other cryptocurrencies, are having a much more stable foundation in the form of blockchain on which they run and its rules and regulation. Even though the confidence scores for long-term forecasts were not too encouraging, we still wanted to know how conventional trading strategies would perform on the predictive prices and whether it is possible to make money, if any, using the prices forecasted with the help of on-chain metrics and popular trading strategies. We implemented 3 trading strategies, out of which the relative strength index trading strategy performed the best with 32% returns over 6 years, but was still substantially low compared to just buying and holding cryptocurrency over the years. Despite the extremely high return potential and upbeat future for cryptos, there are a number of fundamental issues with the price volatility that most cryptocurrencies come with. Compared to other financial assets like oil, gold, and real estate, Bitcoin is more than twice as volatile. While crypto's extreme price volatility has recently resulted in stunning price increases, it has also in the past led to significant price collapses, such as the 2018 Great Crypto Crash, in which Bitcoin prices plummeted by 55% in the course of only 1 month, and the crypto crash of 2021 with Bitcoin prices plunging close to 46% in exactly 8 weeks. Which is why, even though buying and holding crypto asset might seem like a profitable option, there is a high possibility that one might lose all of his or her money in trying to be optimistic about cryptos as a stable financial asset. In conclusion, we can say that the on-chain metrics can be a useful tool in predicting crypto prices, especially for short-term forecasting. But predicting long-term price trends accurately still remains a challenge due to the highly volatile nature of cryptocurrencies. And even with reasonably accurate price predictions and well-planned trading strategies, there is no guarantee of making profits in the crypto market. Also, Bitcoin and Ethereum relatively are better options to start investing or trading in, as they are more stable than other cryptocurrencies and have lesser risk. That is all for this presentation. Thank you and have a good day.